Happy holidays, y'all. Can we talk the holiday hamster wheel? For 2 months every year, we go batshit crazy over Christmas cookies and peanut brittle and See's chocolates, fudge, and all that good stuff. By the end of December, we all end up feeling fat, crappy, and hungover. And guess what? The diet and fitness industry loves it, you guys. They have been waiting in the wings all season long for January 1st, letting us get all nice and fat and chubby so they can jump in with the solution. Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, Self-Beach, metabolism boosters, fat burners, and weird-ass home equipment that you'll buy and never use again. Get them fat, sell them a solution. Get them fat, sell them a solution. Repeat next year. If you are ready to stop the insanity and just keep it in check all season long, I got you covered. Here are 14 tips to avoid holiday weight gain and hit the ground running January 1st. Come on back. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my channel. It really helps my video rankings and I greatly appreciate you. Truth, I never gain weight over the holidays. Yes, you can slap me now. I am not any more disciplined than anybody else, but here's what I've found. I stick to, I'd say, the 80-20 rule, maybe 90-10 rule. 80%, 90% of the time, I stick to my regular diet and exercise program. The other 20%, I let myself enjoy the holidays. That has really worked for me. One of the things that I really, really love about every single one of you is that you're very keyed into wellness and your own body. So while some of these may seem very common sense to you and you're like, duh, I already do that, I always find that you can always walk away with one takeaway. Number one, start every day with a healthy breakfast. If you do this already, you're already ahead of the game. Not only does it feel good to get your day started like that, you're much more likely to continue eating healthy and clean through the rest of the day. So if you have a holiday party or something going on later at night, you're much less likely to overindulge and it's not going to have such a drastic effect on your waistline. I always start the day with my favorite green smoothie that I make myself. I'll put the recipe down below if you want to check it out. Everything in a Vitamix, some water, kale, spinach, celery, cilantro. It's basically flooding your body with healing greens. It's amazing for your skin, your glow, your vibrance. If we travel, no joke, I take these, I'll put them on the side. They're AG greens in the little single serve packet. Even if we're at a hotel and we're ordering room service, we grab a bottle of water and we dump a serving in, give it a shake. That way we get our day started with our greens. Stick to your workout schedule. I don't have to tell you how good exercise makes you feel. Even if you're traveling, there's always something that you can do. Hotels most always have pretty nice gyms where you can definitely get in some cardio and some weights. If you're not comfortable going down to the gym, you can certainly stream workout videos from your hotel room. And I'll put a few of mine down below, some of my favorites. Just get it done. It'll keep all of the stress at bay and really allow you to enjoy your friends and family over the holidays and not feel grumpy because you didn't get your workout. Before parties or events, have a very light meal or a protein shake. Personally, I like a protein shake. I use TB12. It is vegan, no added sugar, plant-based, and I just add a handful of spinach greens, give that a whip, and down that before I go. That way you're filled with protein, you're not starving. I mean, the worst thing is walking into a party and you just flippin' starving and there's a big buffet table full of all your favorite stuff. Yeah, been there, right? If you just do those three things, I promise you are heads and tails above everybody. Limit the goodies in the house. And Renee, you had a really good point. Renee only bakes one or two of her favorites and keeps the goodies around the house to a dull roar. And Renee, I have to tell you, I do the same thing, so I got you, girl. If you love to bake, and so do I, bake away and then just give it away to friends or bring it to the office. That way you still get to bake and do the fun holiday stuff, but don't keep it in your house. Listen, we are very resourceful as women. Even if I have Oliver hide it from me, I will find it. Everywhere we go around the holidays, there are minefields of cookies. I go to the hairdresser and they've just got trays of like buttercream cookies and bowls of chocolate. And so there are enough minefields outside of your house. I like to keep our house kind of a respite from all the junk food. Now, certainly I may make a batch of cookies. I may keep them on hand, but when they're gone, I kind of let it go at that. Okay, y'all, it's time for my favorite time, which are shout outs. This is the time when I can really let you know how much I appreciate each and every one of you. This week, I'd like to welcome my girl, Sarah Zonana, and my girl, Lisa Levin. Ladies, thank you for being a part of the community. I really appreciate having you here. And if you would like a shout out, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, comment below. I have brand new videos every single Tuesday and Friday on all things wellness, beauty, and style for women 40 and over. I would love for you to be a part of the community. Watch your portion sizes. The bigger your plate, the more apt you are to fill the plate and overeat. Instead, grab yourself a smaller plate. If you're at an event and it's a buffet table, grab a salad plate. Put a little scoop of everything that you like and just have in your mind, look, if I want more, I can get more. To me, that kind of psychologically works because you don't want to feel deprived. Like, you put a tablespoon of mashed potatoes on your plate and you're like, whoopee ding. Just think, if I want more, I can have more. Practice HARA HACHI. HARA HACHI is a Japanese term meaning 80% full. Most Americans, and I know you ladies probably know this, most Americans eat until they're flippin' stuffed. It takes our brain 20 minutes to get the signal from our stomach that we're full. Just eat until you feel about 80% full. Put your fork down. 20 minutes later, you're going to feel full and you're not gonna feel overstuffed and just like a big, huge blob. Practice HARA HACHI, 80% full. Be mindful of your sleep. Okay, listen, I'm not saying be a buzzkill and cut out of the party at 7 or 8 because you gotta get your beauty sleep. That's annoying. The sleep deprivation tends to make us hungrier, crave junk food, consume more calories, and feel a lot less motivated to work out. It's common sense, right? When you feel exhausted, don't you feel like reaching for a Snickers? I do. And do you really feel like going into the gym? I don't. And finally, get this, inadequate sleep has been linked to slower metabolism. Happy holidays. Control your stress. I know, sometimes easier said than done. Stress leads to higher levels of cortisol, which is that hormone in our body that is released as a response to stress. Chronically high cortisol levels are known to increase weight gain, more junk food cravings, and it takes an effect on your skin. If you haven't seen my video on 13 tips for a stress-free holiday, I'm gonna put that right underneath the video description. Consume meals with more protein, less carbs. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, dinner rolls. Most holidays are crammed with a lot of those starchy, carby carbs. And really not so much on the protein. Protein is really important to have with meals because it helps you to feel fuller for a longer period of time. And it automatically reduces your calorie intake by decreasing your hunger and your appetite. If you eat meat, consider eyeballing like a 2-to-1 ratio. If you love stuffing and mashed potatoes, and who doesn't, take a little bit of both. Fill the rest of your plate with any of the available greens or fresh salads. Do eat foods in a specific order. There's probably inevitably something healthy on the table. Grilled asparagus, roasted Brussels sprouts, a nice green salad. Start with that first. It's going to start to fill you up so you don't gorge on the other things. Next, enjoy your protein. Now, if you eat meat, of course, it's going to be, the turkey, the ham, the whatever. I'm vegan. I incorporate seafood sometimes. For me, I would have next a nice piece of white fish. Finally, you're going to be dying for some of those starchy carbs, so have those last. You're much less likely to indulge on it. Be sure to eat before you cook or bake. Can I tell you how many times I've gotten up early to make holiday desserts, frosting buttercream cookies, and I'm eating half of the buttercream frosting, and I am just like grumpy as all hell in a sugar crash coma the rest of the day. So before you know you're going to be cooking or baking, just make sure to have a good healthy meal. That's it. Watch the liquid calories, duh, right? Liquid calories add up super fast and they go down even faster. Hot chocolate, eggnog, Baileys and coffee, then of course all of the regular signature cocktails. Plus, alcohol generally lowers our defenses and we're much more apt to like pig out on the buffet if we've had a couple cocktails. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm just saying be aware that liquid calories add up very quickly. Did you know that tonic water, you guys? I didn't know this. Tonic water has almost as much sugar in it as a Coca-Cola. Yes, instead of tonic water, swap it out for soda and a lime. Weigh yourself a couple times a week. I do this and it really just helps to keep me on track. Make sure you're doing it at the same time. It's really easy for me. I just get up a couple times a week. I jump on the scale. I'm like, all right. I find this really helpful because if I put on a couple pounds over the weight that I like to be at, I just rein it in for a couple days and then we're good. Don't skip meals to save up for the big holiday dinner or the big event. I used to do this all the time. My girlfriends and I were excited to go to a party, so we would like starve ourselves all day so that we looked really cute for the party. party, and then what happens? You get to the party and you drink like a fish and you eat like a glutton. If you starve yourself all day, you're gonna pig out. Instead, eat light and clean throughout the day so that by the time you get to the party, you're not starving. Simple as that. Okay, y'all, those are my 14 tips to keep your weight in check over the holiday season. If you do this while everybody else is waking up January 1st feeling fat, hungover, and schlumpy, you're getting up, putting on your tennis shoes, and you're going for a good workout. That is the way to start your year strong. And until a couple days from now, I'll see you later. Bye.